Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches he'll throw at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Mookie Betts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0.
Too high.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up is Corey Seager. First delivery to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now the pitch. Trey Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a
2-1
strike.
strike to count.
Two and two.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Max Scherzer will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now here's the first offering. Lane Thomas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss. Two quick strikes to start his afternoon. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, number 3. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball one. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Josh Bell the next to hit. as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
So 1-2. Hit out towards second. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike now. Soto on third with 2 out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the AB now. Muncy is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now here is Will Smith. And now the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And the pitch. Strike called, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And stepping in, Keibert Ruiz, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Keibert Ruiz.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Betts looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Steven Strasburg. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 2-0 Washington. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Line to the right side. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Pollock stands at second with no outs. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
In now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. Number 3 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early, putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count. 2-2.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Bottom of the 3rd now, and digging in is the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is number 3, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 2-1. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here now is Will Smith. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. To short, hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Left fielder, number 11,
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1. Next to dig in, Yadier Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. In tight, awfully tight, 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-0. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Nationals shortstop.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-1. Here it is. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Now the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Max Scherzer. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers 1. And now Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Kieboom.
Ball 1.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Scherzer looks in. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Strasburg. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Muncy is there, and he has it for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. And now the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Keyboom, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2 and 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now to the plate, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on the way, and that's dead center for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. On he pops it up. Coming in is Pollock. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. First pitch of the AB now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Thomas. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up is Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Bellinger brings it in.
The left fielder, number 29, Hernandez.
To the plate now, Yadiel Hernandez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Nope.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Bell on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Hit out toward second. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And Teber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2.
Ball, that's it.
And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Luis Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 0-2 home.
Nope, that's inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
So 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Nationals lead it 3-1. Into the box, Will Smith. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
Ball,
2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Line hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brusdar Graterol will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gavin Lux will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So now here is Carter Kieboom. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. All even now, 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Full count still. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chopper to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Number 88 steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 28, Wade Thomas.
Digging in next, Lane Thomas struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down.
1-1.
They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Nationals gone in order, and it's still 3-1. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Cody Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Thomas is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
The batter will be Gavin Lux as it's on the ground toward the hole. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lines it out to center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Alex Vesia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
Stepping up is number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Second baseman, number 3.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Soto stands at first with one out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping in next, Yadiel Hernandez. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Keibert Ruiz would be next. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. On the ground to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. One left for Washington as the lead remains 3-1. Kyle Finnegan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
67. Kyle.
Set to start the ninth in this one. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Next up for Los Angeles, Trey Turner flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Hit hard up the middle, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a miss, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3 and 1. Instead, it's 2 and 2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Next, here is Will Smith. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
Ryan Harper enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Ryan Harper.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, and he fouls this one off. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Comes set with the 0-1. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas is there, 2 gone. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45, Matt bases.
First pitch on the way. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Three runs already home here. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-0.
That's ball three.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-0 pitch on its way. That one's in there. 3-1.
One strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now is Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now. 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Ground ball left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
74. Kenley Jansen.
Cable Ruiz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Jansen's ready. Here comes the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. But that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So he got him swinging. Cable Ruiz is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So here is Luis Garcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Betts coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now it'll be Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last strike now for the Nats. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.